We're on the Warzone channel on Twitch, and tell me what's the difference between all of these. And I'm talking all of these Warzone streamers. Look at 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and we can just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, because honestly, for the most part, nothing is different between this one and this one, this one and this one. You've got somebody who's on the game. They're probably focused more on the game than talking with chat, and they're dialed into getting that W, and it's an absolute snooze fest. It's boring, and I'm telling you, they're hardly going to grow. They're hardly going to get viewers coming back because they aren't doing anything to stand out from everybody else. Hi, my name is Tyler from StreamerGrowthSchool.com, and today I'm going to tell you, Warzone streamers, how you can grow your channel. Have you been playing Warzone and streaming it for a hell of a long time and you're hardly seeing any new viewers, or you're having a hard time retaining viewers to your channel? Well, let me tell you, you're probably doing things wrong. I mean, if you're streaming for like hours and hours and hours and hardly anybody's coming in, you're definitely doing something. Here's a few things that you can do to improve your Warzone stream, and I hope see it grow and become something healthy where you got a vibrant community there. If this is the bar for streaming, you gotta at least hit this, and it's talking. I don't know what it is with Warzone, but it seems like so many Warzone streamers are just kind of like locked into the game, and they're so focused on getting that W and winning that they absolutely neglect the chat, the viewers in their channel. You can't do this. You need to be talking most of the time. And this does not mean talking with your Discord buddies or your squad mates on your team. It means talking and directing the conversation towards the viewer. Even if you feel like no one is in your channel, you still need to be doing this. Because what happens is a lot of times a new viewer comes to your channel, and if you're completely quiet and you're just kind of focused on the game, it's not the imperative to initiate a conversation isn't from the viewer to the streamer. The streamer should be just talking about something, you know, what's going on in their life, or a TV show they liked, or what's going on in the game, so that the new viewer can jump into that conversation. That's what needs to happen. So I absolutely recommend, if you are in a Discord or you've got your teammates on Warzone talking, either lower the volume or mute it. Because it's way too easy to start talking with your squad mates, your buddies, or whoever's in there, and forget about the viewer. Now, here's what I hear all the time. So many Warzone streamers are like, oh, well, I'm just gotta focus in on the game because I'm really good, and I get the headshots and I get the wins. Listen, unless you're like Shroud level reflexes, where you are just an insane gamer, like you are the top 1% of Warzone, nobody cares. It's more important that you're talking and focus on chat than how many kills or how much damage, or even sometimes getting the win is. Now, obviously there's moments where you got to focus on the game, but if 95% of the time you're more focused on the game than talking with your viewers, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it absolutely wrong. Nobody cares that you're a slightly better than average player. That's just the hard truth. So start talking more. If you want to stand out on the Warzone channel, you're going to need to do something different. And like I said, talking is important, because talking, it shows your personality, and your personality is going to be different than any other streamer out there. But you're going to need to think up some other things too. And I think if you really want to stand out, you're going to need to brainstorm, come up with some ideas to do something that's completely different or than the majority of Warzone streamers. I could come up with a few different ideas on what you could do to make your channel stand out. You don't have to do these, but these are just some ideas to get the juices going for you. One, you could have like a wheel, like a spinning wheel. You know, maybe it's an overlay, maybe it's an actual wheel that you have, and on it, depending on where the wheel lands, could be something you have to do within Warzone, like get a car kill, or knives only, or pistols only, or no healing. I don't know what it is. You just have some wheel that you spin, and it makes it a little bit more exciting, and it's going to change up the gameplay a little bit. Another idea, just brainstorming. If you get a win, You know, imagine this, telling your chat, hey, if I get a win, I'm going to give 3 subs to the chat, or I'm going to do some kind of giveaway, or I'm going to, you know, go to your channel and give 3 subs to your Twitch channel. Something so that if you get a win, it's exciting and it gets the hype going. If you've got a mod, have them doing predictions every single round. Are you going to win? Are you not going to win? It's going to get the chat interaction. It gets some skin in the game. One idea I had, and this I think it would be pretty exciting, is if you had a like whiteboard or maybe an overlay on your stream that shows exactly what your record is, like your placement on Warzone. Like, oh, you've only got 7th on this stream, and so you got to beat 7th place, you know, or maybe it's damage or kills. And so that way, as viewers come in, you can say, hey, this is what we're trying to beat today. You know, and so people are kind of rooting for you. They want you to get that goal. They want you to beat it. It gives a bit of a narrative and like I said, a goal to the stream, right? That could be pretty fun. Or if you want to raise the stakes, you could be the streamer that says, hey, for this stream, if I don't get 5th place or higher, I'm going to end the stream. Can you imagine that? Just raising the stakes. Your viewers are coming in and be like, dude, this is the streamer that he or she gets 5th place or the stream's over. Yeah, you know, there would be a little bit of pressure then, right, to win, and people are going to be like, man, F's in the chat if you lose. And in the same way, people are going to get excited when you get to that 5th place. Something to stand out, something to do different. Like I said, these are just a few ideas. You don't have to do any of these, but you need to do something. Get creative on how you can make your stream stand out, because I really think if you do something different and you start talking more, it's going to allow you to be unique, and I believe your Warzone stream is going to benefit. It's going to see more growth. Can you grow without doing any of this? Absolutely. Like you don't need to. But as you saw at the beginning, there are literally, I don't know, 100 channels that are all sitting at 0, 100 channels that are all at 1 viewer, and even then it just slowly goes up from there. Like, if you don't do anything, growth is going to be slow. You need to do something different. Get outside the box. I know you can do it. As always, come over to streamergrowthschool.com for podcasts, articles, videos on how to grow your stream in a healthy way. If you like these videos, I put at least one out a week. Get that bell, or I don't know. What do you say? Subscribe. If you could subscribe, that'd be nice.